Okay, so I had a few people that I talked to on Kick ask me a few questions, and I've had one of my family members. I'm not giving out any names. So, first question is, if you had the opportunity, would you touch a llama's butt? No, that would be just weird to me, and don't get me wrong, I'm an animal lover, but no. Biggest dream in life. My biggest dream would be to travel around the world and become a culinary chef. What do you do when you get punished? Okay, so it looks like I'm in another room in my house, which I am. My dad took my spot in the kitchen, so I asked him if I could come here. Now, it was, what do I do when I get punished? I obey. I do what I have to do to get unpunished. Which is behave until the length of time I'm ungrounded. What did you like most about being in a play? Well, those of you, none of you know, but this year I was in a play, Midsummer's Night Dream by Shakespeare. It's a wonderful play, and my favorite part about being in that play was meeting new people, opening up more. It's a new experience. These people were wonderful and everything. So, on to the next question. Favorite class and why? Well, my favorite class I'm going to go through my whole high school year, which is just this last year and this year. I am a sophomore, so my favorite class last year would be food prep because you go to cook, and I love cooking. So, my favorite class this year, I would say, I'd have to say my reading class. Because with that class, you get more group projects, and you get to, there's a lot of interesting projects with my teacher this year. She's a wonderful teacher. It's hard to, I could keep rambling on and on about this, but we need to move on to the next question. Favorite TV show? Well, my favorite TV show would happen to be Venice Beach Freak Show. I don't really have I do have a specific, I don't have a specific reason for that. I just like it. I think it's pretty cool. I'd love to go and see it one day. Next. How do I feel about myself? Well, I am very self-conscious, and a lot of the times when people say I'm pretty, I'm like, no. Anytime somebody says a positive thing about me, I I always think the negative. I don't know why. It's just, became, I don't know. It's become a bad habit. Favorite YouTuber and why? Well, I have many favorite YouTubers, so if I had to choose out of my top 5, I'm just gonna list my top 5. They're in no specific order. They're awesome. Markiplier, PewDiePie, Johnny Gilbert, Jordan Sweeto, and Brian Stars. Markiplier, all of them that I listed have make me laugh. They show me the good in life. Because I was diagnosed with bipolar, and depression's a side effect to it, so, and my depression's like really out of handle whenever it comes to a lot of times that I'm depressed, so they've helped me through that. Yeah. If you had a choice of where you would live, where would it be? Well, that's a hard one. I'd probably choose near Venice Beach, California, or Canada, probably, because I've always wanted to visit Canada, and I've wanted to see Vancouver for a while. Or France, because of their great culture. Like, they have so many great foods that I'd love to try. Same with England, well, the UK. Wait, I'm just gonna say England. Ignore the UK comment. Okay, next question. What book have you read that you really like? Well, I have many favorite books. I've read a lot. But if I had to choose my favorite book, it would probably be... Actually, I can't really choose. I've read the Harry Potter series, Twilight series, Zombieland series. There's too many for me to remember. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and say a manga because I am a big fan of anime. And I've read the manga to Naruto, so I'm going to go with Naruto because I've read the whole series to Naruto. But if I can't choose a manga, my favorite book would happen to be Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. What was the bite of 87? I've got one more question after this, and these two are, I guess, trivia. My friends asked me these because I played Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, if I wouldn't stop, I've played Five Nights at Freddy's, and I've played Five Nights at Freddy's too. The bite of 87 was where Foxy supposedly bit a kid's frontal lobe off, and I don't remember what night, but I know in one of the nights the phone guy says that the bite of 87, it's surprising how long someone can live without their frontal lobe, and they say it was a kid that got their frontal lobe bit off, but I've read up on some of the facts, and it says that if Foxy had bitten a man, the manager of Funtime Incorporated, his frontal lobe off. Mainly for the fact that... I don't know. Actually, I don't know why he did that, but I know he did that. Who was the purple guy? The purple guy, no one really knows. But if you pay attention to one of the mini games, well, the death games, in Five Nights at Freddy's too, it shows at the end of one of them that there's a purple guy who seems to have a yellow badge and something that looks like a phone, in his hand. And could represent the phone guy. So no one really knows. There could be two, which I believe there are two, because if you look, they're both different. And this, no one asked me this, but I've seen a YouTuber, like, post facts or comments about Five Nights at Freddy's, which I'm going to do that right now. With Five Nights at Freddy's, it seems like a lot of people are hating the animatronics, which, yeah, they scare me, so. Well, they don't scare me. Me personally, I'd love if the place was real, which my friend has told me that it is. That I'd love to go see it. I don't care if it's shut down. I'd love just to see the building or see the animatronics if possible, because I find that stuff unique. And with the animatronics, I believe the animatronics are actually the good guys. That the phone guy could have been the purple guy, and then the security guard could have also been. And it seems like with every Five Nights at Freddy's, it's like the animatronics. Well, with the second Five Nights at Freddy's, my bad, correction. Second Five Nights at Freddy's game. With the death games, it seems there's this one where you give presents to dead kids, and you're to give life to them, and they're basically animatronics now. Like, the animatronics are trying to save the dead kids by putting them in the suits to keep them alive, in a sense. And I've seen where a lot of people are hating Balloon Boy because he constantly taunts and he disables your flashlight, which that irritates me too. So with this, I'm going to have a video on where I talk about nothing but Five Nights at Freddy's. So, peace out. Bye.